All right. This set of exercise is the ones that you're going to do when you want to do a cardio, but you don't want to be in a boring uh, treadmill. So it's going to be a total of 32 minutes. We are going to do 8 exercises, and you're going to repeat them for 4 rounds. So you're going to set up your every minute on the minute on your app, and you're going to set up 32 rounds. So when you reach 10 seconds to finish that minute, you're going to transition for the next exercise. So the first exercise that we are going to do is going to do the standing cross crunches. So simply you're going to touch your elbows to your knees, and you're going to keep doing it. So this is the standing cross crunches. Then straight away you go to the next exercise, which is the reverse lunges. Reverse lunges, stand nice and tall, and you're gonna go down as much as you can. I don't want you to go really deep because it's a slightly intense exercise. So I want you to go as far as you can. And if you do have knee pain, don't go low. Don't go too low because you're gonna feel pain on your knees. If that's too painful for your knees, you're going to do what I call the step up, okay? You have a box or you have a bench, then you're gonna do the step up, alternating the legs. All right, so after that, you're going to do the push-up. If the push-up is too hard for you, I want you to do the push-up on your knees. So you're gonna put your push-up bar over here, then on your knees, you're going to do the push-up. Remember, when you go up, you have to engage and press in with your elbows, always. That's still too difficult for you. You're going to get a plate and you're going to do chest press up. That's all. Simply a chest press up. You finish the movement at 90 degrees and then you go down. That's it. Then the next exercise will be the kettlebell swing. I don't have a kettlebell. I'm going to use a dumbbell. But just remember, you're going to set your knees to parallel position. Then you're going to do a hinge movement, like we know. So it looks like someone is pulling you to the back, and your hands are going to be relaxed and they're going to move because of the hinge movement. You have to drive the movement with your gluteus. This is going to fire up your gluteus. It's a gluteal movement, okay? So that's how it goes. You do the kettlebell swing. Remember the neutral spine, when you go up and your glutes are really rocking hard. After the kettlebell swing, you go straight to row on your TRX. So this is how it goes. Row. Remember that your shoulders, your arm needs to be at least 30 degrees lower than your shoulders, so you don't have any problems with your shoulders. And the more you go down, the more difficult it is. So I want you to do a moderate intensity that you can perform this exercise easily for a minute. After that, you're going to go straight away to squat. So air squat. Remember the squat position? Your feet are a little bit wider than your hips. Your feet are a little bit open, never parallel for the squat. And as you go down the squat, I want you to raise your hands. Why? Because when you raise your hands, you are telling your body not to lean forward. I don't want you to lean forward. I want you to keep your torso as straight as you can on your air squats. So this is how it goes. You go as down, as low as your body can handle without you curving your spine. Remember that. Then after the squat, you're gonna go straight to mountain climber. Mountain climber start with a plank position. Remember to keep your core engaged, your glute engaged, and push the floor. Never let your shoulders sink. So for the mountain climber, you will go at a moderate intensity. So I highly recommend you to put one foot and then remove the other. Put one foot, remove the other. If it was to be a HIIT exercise, then I would ask you to do it faster. But for this, the purpose of those exercises where you need to keep your heart rate between 65 to 75, if you do the mountain climbing in a very intense pace, you're going to raise your heart rate a little bit above of what it's the aim for those exercises. Then after the mountain climbers, you go straight for the bike. Or any cardio exercise machine that you feel comfortable with. Maybe it's jogging on the treadmill, maybe it's the cross trainer. For me, or a rower machine, for me, the bike is the best. I feel more comfortable in the bike. Then you're gonna go for a minute in the bike in an intensity that you can keep the heart rate at a 65 to 75% of your max. So that's why I need you to use a heart rate monitor, because I want you to be always monitoring. If you see that your heart rate is going too above 75, slow the pace a little bit just to keep in that zone, which is the aim for those exercises.